This episode of What the Pod Was That is brought to you by BLNK CANVS brand. If you own a business, restaurant, or sports team and you're ready to shake things up with that new, unique image, you need to use BLNK CANVS brand. BLNK CANVS specializes in brand identity, including logos and graphics for business cards, flyers, banners, and signs. BLNK CANVS offers printing services to help with your clothing needs. Look, when it comes to talent and service, there is no one better. For more information, you can search Facebook for BLNK CANVS, or you can email blankcanvas@whatthepodwasthat.com. That's BLNKCANVS@whatthepodwasthat.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit whatthepodwasthat.com. Recorded live from the Maddie Johnson Podcast Studio at GOT Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina, this is What the Pod Was That. All material played on the show was found on the internet. The opinions about that material are our own. Please follow the show on Twitter at WhatThePodPod. Let's start the show. All right, howdy ho, everybody. Welcome to our second podcast of What the Pod Was That. Y'all are laughing. Look, it was Christmas. I wanted to use at least one hoe. I am your host,
You got
Barrett.
two more.
Yeah, I got two more to go. And I'll be completely honest. I'm really tired of this weather. I know you and I talked about it before, but I'm really hoping that Moderna and Pfizer come out with some sort of an injection or a vaccine that'll make it where I can ignore the weather.
Yeah, please come out with that. Work on that next.
Yeah.
The collective.
Joined, of course, co-host first up, the woman whose superpower can only be described as super judgy, Carrie Simmons. Carrie, how was your holidays?
Fabulous.
Yeah. Still recovering?
No,
You're good.
I'm good.
All right.
I have been cutting back on the alcohol intake.
Oh.
You drink responsibly.
No.
Okay.
The one time that I did drink, which was New Year's Eve, I went to my what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. So my brother says, "Hey, why don't you come to my parents' house? They're out of town. Let's you can shoot some fireworks."
Hold on. So you went to your parents' house without them there?
Yeah, it's kind of like college days, right?
Is that what happens? Is that what
High
happens
school?
when we get older? Is that we use our parents for their house for parties?
Well, so what happened was my brother's baby dog sitting.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm going to be bored.
I'm already there.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll be there.
You make the drive.
I'll come out. And
that sounds like adulting.
Yeah. And so we shot some fireworks. He bought a new little fire pit for his grill, for his tent. He showed that off, old people stuff.
Yeah.
But I had one too many alcoholic beverages.
I understand.
And so yesterday I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. So
officially. I'm like, I'm never going to drink again.
So now it's
next
less.
week it'll be looky, little miss never drinking again.
Oh.
Well, that's how it goes.
Welcome.
It's a vicious circle.
Also joined, lastly, man whose high school superlative was man likely to have a mullet by choice, Zach King.
Oh, dude, I wish I had a mullet.
You can.
I use when I've grown my hair out really long twice, like a little bit shorter than you, maybe by like 3 inches.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then I made him cut it.
I've done it twice, and each time I start and I wear a hat, it comes out like I'm a baseball player from the 80s, and it does the mullet thing.
80s. Have you seen the starting lineup for South Carolina this year?
True. Yeah.
I think people are trying to bring the mullets back.
Yeah.
I'm not against the mullet. I'm against it if it's like really truly
no. It's when they buzz on the sides, but
and then it's like a rat tailish almost.
Isn't that like Morgan Wallen? Doesn't he have something like that?
That's dirty mullet. It is dirty mullet. That's dirty mullet.
It's redneck mullet.
You need classic mullet where it can be like a little shorter and it comes on back down the back.
Classic
I'm fine
mullet.
with it. Not the like what's his name's his older brother in Weird Science.
You'll have to refresh
like
my memory.
Butthead. I don't know. It's Bill Paxton's character. Yeah.
Bill Paxton's the dead one, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's sorry. Hey,
it's a real bummer on things. Yeah, the dead guy.
Well, here to kill it again, just to mention, we are mourning the passing of Betty White.
I was about to say, here we go, another dead one.
John Madden passed away yesterday.
I heard about that.
Betty White was what, Friday? New Year's
Friday
Eve?
night, or Friday afternoon.
It was New Year's Eve, and then John Madden was earlier this week.
Yeah. Oh, was it this week?
It
They held it quiet. It wasn't Saturday. It wasn't the first.
I thought it was Saturday.
No, it was this week.
Oh man.
Yeah, because I was listening to the Sports Talk Radio talk about it. I think he literally died on Wednesday. You guys, I don't know where the hell you were.
It's like me not knowing that. I feel is understandable.
Yeah.
You not knowing that.
Look, I'll be completely honest. The only time I hear Madden's voice is occasionally when I would play like John Madden football from like 15 years ago.
Or Frank Caliendo comes up on TikTok.
Yeah. Like I
gotta go boom.
when they made the announcement, I was like, "Oh, this is an old tweet. Why is this coming across again?" Because I didn't know John Madden wasn't still alive. I thought he passed away years ago.
I don't know where he was, but he definitely was still alive.
The same thing with Betty White. Whenever I sent it out to friends, they're like, "Oh, that's a hoax." I'm like, "I think this one's real. I think she's gone.
I think that even the entertainment industry is like, you don't fucking play games with Betty White.
Yeah. Betty White is one of those ones that's
don't do that.
She was a comic genius. So like when it came to like, have y'all ever seen the Proposal with Sandra Bullock and they had the little backstage thing with Ryan Reynolds?
Oh my gosh,
that was classic.
That is one of my favorite things. Like I have pulled that up. I pulled that up probably 3 or 4 times since her passing.
Yeah.
And her on with Lake Placid, the alligators.
Oh yeah.
Was it Lake Placid?
Was she in Lake Placid?
She was the one who was feeding the alligators.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
That is right.
Yeah.
With all of her
That
platinum.
to me is an iconic role. I mean,
one of my favorite roles that she did was she was the wife in Hard Rain. That was the one with Morgan Freeman. It was Morgan Freeman and Christian
Slater.
Christian Slater. And basically, Morgan Freeman and his gang are robbing a moving money truck, but it's in West Virginia where there's a huge flood. Well, Betty White and her husband decide that they're going to stay in their house, which is flooding, but she's just nasty and cruel to her husband. Are you going to get back in here? It's fantastic.
I haven't. I have not seen that.
Yeah, one of
I
my favorite
remember
movies.
That one, yeah.
Movie for myself to watch tonight.
There you go.
So this is the What the Pod Was That. And to go back into describing exactly what we do is we're going to present each other with videos that we have found on the internet, probably all TikTok recently. That's all I've really been finding.
And you know what? I tried to challenge myself to not do TikTok, and I failed.
YouTube is the one that I go to, but everything on YouTube winds up being so long.
Yeah.
And I find it difficult to find like, okay, where's the cut point that I'm going to make in order to show this?
But I take it you did find one?
I did not this time.
No.
Well, I'm
I
excited
have
about
some. Those will come up in later episodes.
Gotcha.
I'm excited about yours because you were all excited earlier
Oh,
this week.
man.
Like, oh my god!
Yeah,
there's
there's a definite theme to mine this time.
Mine are all over the place.
Like
so
a
if you talk from
like a superhero
from
flying
the man-
through the sky.
From the man who brought us super fart.
Yeah.
from the man who brought you super fart.
So we didn't describe it last time, and we include all of the links in the show notes so that if you want to go and watch these videos yourself, you can, and that way we're giving credit to the people that created this content that we're using. So, Carrie, do you want to go first, and I'll.
Do I?
It's up to you.
Sure.
All right.
I mean, I can go first because you're controlling it this week,
Yeah,
right?
I have to control Carrie's this week.
Okay, let's
All
do
right,
it.
so I'm going to go ahead.
I don't know which one we're doing first, but
I'm going to do the first one.
It's
you
a guy
sent
like
me.
this.
oh,
All right, come on, open.
see now it's not me fluking it up.
Yeah, no, it's me. Here we go. Is it? Come on. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Justin, 24 years old. I'm out of Blackfoot, Idaho. I'm in prison for boosting cars, running from the police, just out there being a goon. Got a couple months left in here, just trying to, make it the best way possible, reach out to new people, make some friends. If you like what you see, go ahead and get at me. Hopefully I hear from you soon. Happy New Year's.
Hold on. I just.
Do you buy him an AT&T card?
So they have on there, they have WAP, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? The girl's like, write a prisoner. I'm like, oh, that's not what I thought that was.
So hold on. He recorded himself on a video phone, and then
They're like that now, so they can voice chat with you.
They have a whole channel, right? And so there's like hundreds of prisoners, male prisoners from this one detention center in Idaho, and they get on there and they just say who they are, what they're in there for, how old they are, when they get out, what they're looking for. Yeah. So
well, congratulations, Justin Ryder. You made it on our podcast.
Are you gonna goon it up when you get out? Let's write this guy.
I want to figure out what else he's got going on.
Oh, there's so many though. I mean, there's some of them that are like, wow.
Isn't
that crazy?
Have you ever
I'm about to get out, but I'm gonna be coming right back.
Yes.
I don't. You've written a prisoner?
Not from there.
But but you have written a prisoner.
Yes.
Was this someone you already knew?
Why? Please do.
Okay, so I'm not going to say names because I'm very close with this person still.
Are they in prison?
They're out now, but they murdered their brother.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Carrie.
Well, so.
And you chose the one that did the killing.
So this when I was in high school, I dated this guy when I was in high school, and I was like, oh my god, this is my first love, blah blah blah. Grow up, grew apart. Nothing happened. Clearly,
Sure.
He gets married and has kids, and I go in my own direction. I get a call. This has probably been 10 years ago now, from a friend who was like, "Oh, hey, did you hear about X?" I'm like, "No." I kind of figured they would have been like they probably died or something.
I like to call him becoming a statistic.
So she goes, "He murdered his brother last night." What? And come to find out, there had been some issues. The brother had some drug problems and attacked or hurt his daughter,
Sure.
and he lost it, and he stabbed him with a Bowie knife.
Oh.
Set it down on the porch, sat down and waited on the cops to get there.
Oh, so there was kind of some. You don't wish anybody to be murdered, but
Right.
the guy kind of had it coming to some degree.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
And and when I found out, I contacted the Lexington County because that's where he was for until he had his trial.
Yeah.
And then, and I wrote him just to say, hey, I couldn't imagine what it would be like being in his shoes.
Yeah.
And just to say, if you need an outlet, I'm here as a friend.
Yeah.
So we did write back and forth for several months.
That's way different than what I thought. I thought you were looking for friends. Is what I thought you were writing prisoners looking for fucking friends. Like this guy's looking for friends. You knew the person. No. So that's fine. I get that. I thought you were searching for companionship through the prisoners. No. That was where I was.
Now, if I was going to do that, I would want something to put on status. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm in a
tell me
relationship.
what you did. Tell me what happened. like I would. Yeah, there's a couple people that I've thought about writing, and then I'm like, oh, I better stop. That's how you.
Oh, if only Manson was still alive.
Yeah, we could have been like, you could have been his wife.
Oh yeah.
One of them.
One of them. Yeah.
Just imagine all the pen pals you could.
But that to me is hilarious. And I think it's
Yeah.
only Idaho that has that.
I-
There's a bunch of them. So click that link and then go and I don't even know if I followed those guys. I think I follow them now because I'm like I got to see what they're talking about.
I don't blame you. That's his. I'm just gonna play it again because frankly,
Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Justin, 24 years old. I'm out of Blackfoot, Idaho. I'm in prison for boosting cars, running from the police, just out there being a goon. Got a couple months left in here, just trying to,
What's a
make the
goon
best
to
way
a
possible,
goblin?
reach out to new people, make some friends. If you like what you see, go ahead and get at me.
Like what you see.
Hopefully I hear
You
from
only
soon.
see from
Happy
like
New
the
Year's.
chest.
And he never makes eye contact. He's just staring down like,
they give.
I
Hold
wrote
on.
this down, double space.
They give their
They get-
prisoner number
it's
so you can write them.
Justin with a Y, Ryder Dayton. If you want, I'm just gonna give it out. His inmate number for Idaho is 121949.
Dude, do you think he put the Y in there?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, 100%. I think this individual was like,
I've never
I
been
need
to
to be
Idaho. I don't
unique.
know how trash it gets.
Yeah. There, I want to say it almost looks like he's got a compass on his shoulder there. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's accurate.
They got a great artist in this prison.
Oh yeah, it's So I'll probably find another one. We may do one of these once
Yeah.
a month or something.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Let's check in on who's lonely
I feel like
on onlyprisoners.com.
all right, Zach, you are up next.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Are you guys ready?
So Inmate Connect. That's on TikTok. It's at Inmate Connect, by the way.
God, now I wish.
And you can hashtag WAP or WAP,
Right.
which means write a prisoner.
WAP.
Is it WAP?
Well, I know what WAP stands for.
Well, you see it there, right?
Well, I know what you say it stands
'Cause
for,
I
but
put-
I know what it stands for in a different
Well,
way.
so that's why I was like, what is why are you saying WAP for prisoners? And the girl responded to the guy, whoever it was, and all caps, write a prisoner, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I think he missed his opportunity there, though, because
like-
WAP is definitely something else.
Right.
Well, this
Wet
one,
ass what?
Right.
this one, I'm gonna save the ridiculously funny one. This one's actually kind of a moving one. It's by @Renegade Science Teacher on TikTok, and
Okay.
he's one of
Like
my
it.
favorite He's one of my favorite because he can break down anything and make it awesome. Like, just he's really cool. You'll see. But this kid has painted fingernails, and he's afraid of other kids making fun of him because he likes it. He's just a kid who likes to paint his fingernails.
Sure.
So the science teacher has something to respond to him.
Afraid that people will dislike it.
Hey there, Lucas. My name's Forrest. First of all, I want to commend you for being able to talk about something that you're afraid of. You'd be surprised how many boys aren't able to do that. I also want to tell you that I'm a scientist, and I study human biology and behavior, and there is absolutely no scientific reason why boys shouldn't wear nail polish. In fact, did you know it was actually invented for boys? The ancient Babylonian warriors used to wear it going into battle, and the different colors denoted different military ranks. Oh, and by the way, high heels were invented for boys too. As far as what other people think of you, I hope you can learn to just forget about that. I find that I am the absolute happiest when I am doing and being and wearing whatever I want. And I think that the coolest people throughout history were the people who were able to just unapologetically be themselves without worrying about the expectations of everybody around them. As for me, I don't wear nail polish because I think it's really fiddly and I don't have to maintain it. But if I did, it'd be something like this. This is one of my favorite colors from my wife's collection. It's all dark and sparkly and it reminds me of space, so I did a bad job. You keep being you, Lucas. You're awesome.
I like it. I didn't know that men created nail polish
I like that too.
or the high heels, although I got to be honest with you. Like the grungy dudes with the black nail polish.
Oh.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Except for him.
He's like 12.
Yeah, I don't.
I think you'd have to be a school teacher for that.
I've never worn the nail polish, but like, I don't hate anybody if they do. But
Your daughter hasn't done your nails?
she's not there yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Even her fingernails are still the size of like, I don't know,
Very small.
very teeny
Soon.
tiny.
Soon.
My daughters tried to do my toenails one time. They did the big toe, and then they went to the next one, and then they stopped. And I said, "You're not going to finish?" She goes, "There's too much space."
We're wasting our nail
We're
polish, Dad.
halfway down.
And admittedly, my toenails are probably pretty large. that was before the hand, foot, mouth.
Oh, I decided to fillet the top of my toe before we came in here today, and now I have a dirty Jace from Duck Dynasty on there.
Oh, geez.
I don't know how I got those Band-Aids, but I do have Duck Dynasty Band-Aids.
Well, okay, so the hand, foot, mouth thing. So I got hand, foot, mouth several years ago from one of my daughters, and I am still suffering the consequences of that, where I still have toenails that will just turn black and fall off and be replaced by the ones underneath it.
I totally meant to tell you, my daughter lost her thumbnails and her toenails, but they only fell off once.
Yeah.
Because of the same.
Hand, foot, and mouth, yeah.
Well, as an adult, I think this is something that I will wind up having to live with for the rest of my life. They just died.
I do not remember Charles and Chandler, again, 25 years old. I do not remember. They got pink eye and really bad.
Ugh.
Passed that back and forth for like 6 weeks.
That's
but
awful.
Hand, foot, and
I
mouth
don't remember
sucks.
that. I mean, I remember hearing about it. I just don't remember what the symptoms of it were.
You get like itchy red bumps everywhere.
Everywhere.
And then like the toenail thing was a thing. My wife got it from my daughter. I picked her up and everything. I had it when I was a kid, and it just didn't affect me. The virus didn't mess with me at all.
So did your daughter get it from daycare or?
Her cousin, they stayed
got it.
together.
So
So,
it's just contagious that way.
yeah, you sharing toys.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And
it's inevitable.
It's usually through like mouth, like
Yeah.
saliva.
Just like
And I know how I got it.
toenails falling off
It's
is like,
You want to see it?
no.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
No, I'll show you later.
My daughter,
They're ugly.
she got sick this last time and coughed directly into my mouth while I was breathing in.
no.
I felt her breath enter me and go into my lungs. And I was like, that's fucking it. Like, I got it. If there's a way to get it, I got it. That's how you get it. And so seriously, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, ugh. I'm like, as soon as I'm like taking a breath, like, I felt her breath. It's like, I was like, it'd be cute any other way, but no, that was germs. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
I feel for you. I really do.
This is
But
just-
you didn't get it.
This is just sinus. No, I did get it.
Oh, you did get hand, foot, mouth.
Oh, no. This,
that
this was
was
like when
something
she had like a
Something
viral
else that she
respiratory.
Gotcha.
Dude,
Okay.
kids are
Stay fucking
carriers.
sick. That's all they
They're
do.
carriers. That's
Yeah.
all they do.
That's
they
all
pick
they do.
something up and they pass it to someone else.
It has been a rough fucking 3 months. I'm telling you.
Oh,
my-
it's
stop it.
It's bound to get worse.
No, every time I bring her home now, you're like, get in the fucking bathtub.
Yeah.
Like, that is what we're doing.
You need to start acclimating her to what Lysol feels like on the skin.
This is called the Donald Trump treatment. This is bleach. Apparently, it's okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play mine.
I'm excited.
I really can't stay.
No problem, there is the door.
I got to go away.
I hear you say no
It's from the movie.
Is it?
Totally consensual. I hope you get home safe tonight. Here's my phone, give her a call. Adios, say no more.
I felt like this was appropriate.
The guy's basically like, fucking go.
Yeah.
Quit talking about it. Be about it.
Down, that's quite a it's just my old friend George.
So wait, is this not Lauren Schaefer singing? Is
There's a Christmas song that uses the same tune, but it's not the same song.
right.
There's
so
a
that
Christmas movie that came out on Netflix that came out this year where they're forced to sing a Christmas song and they want to do Baby It's Cold Outside. And he's like, hold on, I got lyrics for the guy's side. And she starts singing it and he's like, these exact lyrics are the lyrics he's
Oh,
singing.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard. Okay.
So the Baby It's Cold Outside is, and I don't,
That's Bing
I do love
Crosby,
that
isn't
song,
it?
yeah.
Was it Bing
Is it?
I
Crosby?
think the original one is.
Yeah.
the thing about the older version of that song is that, of course, a lot of people contribute or believe that it's a very rapey song because it's like she's trying to tell him it's cold outside, so but she's trying to go out the door and he's like, maybe just one more drink, and he's closing the door.
That's kind of the Madman
A
vibes,
rapey
right?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, hey, we're two grown adults in a room and we both need a drink. You want a drink? We both got drinks now. What
Yeah.
you're a grown woman and I'm a grown man in the room. You want half a drink, sweetie, and I'll have a whole drink? What do you want? You're like, oh, God.
So I like the parody of it where he's insisting that she just go ahead and all right,
if you
get the heck
it's time
out,
to go,
right?
go. This has been a very consensual night.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm recording this so the police will know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get caught with anything.
Yeah. I told her to go.
I asked her real nice. She wouldn't leave.
I recorded on this device.
Oh, we're gonna rewrite
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do-
Yeah, I feel like there's a good song.
Part 2 is where he's getting interrogated because she got killed on the way home.
And Matt Murdock shows up as your
She charged her fucking phone. Where did she go? I don't know.
yeah. I feel like that's we need to write that.
Yeah.
we got that taken care
gonna
of.
be
Guitar rendition rather than piano.
Yeah. We could totally.
We'll
do
work on that. All right, Carrie. I am gonna play your next one.
Oh, you guys. This is so funny.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna start
This should look familiar to you or sound familiar.
because I've been Kentucky.
No, the next skit or the next TikTok.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Play.
I gotta ask, man. What's it like living without the internet?
It's alright. I just get photos of your mom through the mail.
It's the one and only.
Start it again.
That was Nita, right?
I gotta ask, man. What's it like living without the internet?
It's alright. I just get photos of your mom through the mail.
So to set this up, I thought everybody had seen it, but
I have not seen that.
you so it's
snapping
too
into a
young.
Slim Jim.
Yeah, it's too young. I don't know, maybe college kids, teenagers. Their
Yeah.
cars broke down on the side of the road, and an Amish guy in a horse-drawn carriage is like, "Hey, you guys need a ride?" And that's where it picks up.
That's hysterical.
So what did he tell him at the end? He said, "No, I just get pictures of your mom through the mail."
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
funny.
That is hysterical. What a
Yep.
burn.
And that was one of the older Slim Jim commercials.
Okay.
It's
So that's what you meant. No, I've just spent a fair amount of time in Kentucky, so I've seen a lot of Amish people.
Oh yeah, no, no, it's just an older, and I think I want to say that came on regular like cable TV
It probably
one
did.
time.
I could see it.
I
could
think
see
it did,
Oh.
and then I haven't
Circa 2007, something
Right.
like that.
circa 2005.
Early 2000s, the aughts. Was it in the aughts?
I think the TV frame was still in 3x4 or 4x3 or whatever.
Everything was glass screened. It was real heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one liked to
Oh.
pick it up.
You know what's funny is like at times I've had people offer, they're like, "Hey, would you do anything with a tube TV?" And I'm like, "No, yeah, I would throw it in the trash. What? Why?
Boat anchor?
Do you want it? We have one. No, I'm gonna pass.
Why? Would,
The only reason you would want one, and if it's a good one, is to play like PlayStation 2
Nintendo.
and Nintendo's on.
they have
Yeah, they have adapters.
they have adapters now.
But the HD screens of nowadays don't play it correctly.
Well, so
especially if you're Keith, like Keith is a big retro gamer enthusiast, and he has a gigantic Sony television that's like really
It's
nice
still a
picture.
tube
Still
TV.
a tube TV. Like you can't play like House of the Dead and shit. Yes, you can't play Duck Hunt
because so in Asheville they have a video game room, and my brother and my son and I will go up there on the weekends, and you pay $10 right for a whole day. They've got Duck Hunt, they've got
Mario
Mortal Kombat, Mario Kart, Sega, everything, and I mean it's all working. They've got Pac-Man. They have actual
right.
Do you want to give them a plug?
I don't remember their name. Yeah.
Oh, well, like that place in Asheville.
You can't play like the light guns don't work because they go off of the frame rate, the light, the scan. So like when you see old home videos and they look at the TV and you're like, what the fuck? And it has the lines on it.
Yeah.
The guns read those lines to know where you shot, like where you're pointing at. So new TVs don't do that.
I don't actually even see well out of this eye anymore because it used to be I would get really close to the TV to see if I could see like the individual red, green, and blues. And I could. I can't now. I could then.
Right. And is that?
Well, that's because there was only less than 720 pixels to the screen. But back when there was only 280 of them, I could see them. That is hysterical because now there's 4K and 8K.
Oh yeah.
And no, you're not seeing 8,000 pixels.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. You got your next one.
I think you guys will like this.
All right.
I wonder if y'all have seen him before.
I think this one's nice. Interesting. But maybe it's a bit too... Yeah. What about this? I don't love it. This? It's a bit gauche. Yeah, you're right. Can I just say, I'm having the most wonderful time. Ah, me too. I'm really glad we did this. So am I. What about this one? I think this one's interesting.
Okay. You're gonna have to explain that one.
So it's a bull and a matador, and he's the first matador, and they're trying on shirts, and they're drinking wine, having a nice time. He's like, "What
in
about
a nice
this
little
one?"
clothing store?
Yeah, and then the matador eventually gets a red shirt. He's like, "You like this one?" And then the bull just throws his wine glass down. Yeah, it's really funny. That dude does some hilarious videos.
I haven't seen him.
No,
just when
I've
you
not
think
either.
you've reached the end of TikTok.
At Adrian Bliss.
Adrian Bliss.
I'll have to.
I'll have to. He looks pretty funny.
Oh, he has some great ones. Like I'll show you one more.
Yeah, go for it.
Marry 1 year later.
Oh no. TikTok is so temperamental.
It must have just...
See, that's the thing about like I'll hit play sometimes and then
It's
just
like when we're here, one of us is gonna have problems.
Yeah.
At home, I can't get the damn thing to shut up.
yeah. Trent would say that's because it's haunted.
Oh God.
It must have just been a one-off thing, Mary. No, they'll just be running late. I'm sure they're coming. I think it was just for when he was born. He's the son of...
I think he's just waiting for God.
Oh, I'm gonna leave right now.
That's funny. She was expecting. She was expecting.
It's been a one-off thing, Mary. No, they'll just be running late. I'm sure they're coming. I think it was just for when he was born. He's the son of God. It should be every year.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's coming. I've done the whole tray of vol-au-vents. We could at least send something. Oh, we did get a parcel. Yeah? Yeah, from the wise men. What's in it? Frankincense, myrrh. Anything else? And socks. Oh, waste of
So at Adrian Bliss, that dude's funny.
That is hilarious. All right, I will go ahead and start. This is the one that I was so excited about.
Go make your head snap back with the boom bap.
I think this is amazing.
He's doing this on his own?
All on his own. He's got a recorder that he's recording the pieces, and then he plays it back as he's going. But this is all just mouth noise.
Where's Neek? He should have been rapping on this right now.
Right?
Oh, wow. I got chill bumps.
Isn't that good?
That is good.
I could listen to this guy do this all day. I'm probably responsible for like a third of his views.
And all of his fan mail.
Yeah. He's not in prison.
That's unbelievable. And I'm thinking, how can this guy make a living on that?
I don't know.
It's definitely an interesting, rare gift to have.
His name is Tom Thumer. I assume it's Tom Thumer.
Like, would you pay to see him at a dinner somewhere?
Barrett would.
What?
That's the kind of guy that would come up and be like, you guys want to... And we're like, all right, Tom, Jesus Christ. Like,
go to the buffet, man.
You're spitting on all this food.
Yeah, no, it's
that guy's like crazy good.
It's amazing, but
yeah, he's pretty amazing.
Yeah, his dad's not proud.
Like if that was my kid, I'd be like, I love everything you do. Mommy is your biggest supporter. I'm your champion. Well, is this really what
the
we
mouth
do?
noise?
Where are you gonna go with this?
Oh, Dad doesn't love me anymore. Like
that was good.
That was really good.
I think
guys, I think I'm better than Tom.
Now you need to do something and duet him.
I don't think you're going to disappoint anybody either if this is the path you take.
You know what? I'm going to let it out now. All the beats that Muff makes is actually just me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So much talent.
Muff is going to be pissed.
So much talent. All right here.
You never knew. I knew you would get like that. You'd be like, oh my God, Zach, can you just spit something for me? And I'd be like, Barrett, no.
I need you to spin. Yeah. Well, I try to talk Trent into it all the time. I'm like, hey, just do me a favor. Just I'm sitting up here at work. Do me a favor. If you could break out the speakers, break out the board. Just go ahead and
let
run
it
with
go. Let it rip. Let me hear some of that.
He doesn't ever do it.
You're the white boy who wants to play that funky beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, it's you.
That was me.
Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music for me. I don't know if those are the lyrics, but
I don't know if they're the lyrics either. But I'm entertained by the fact that you think that was me.
Barrett is that
we're all
white
entertained.
boy.
Do you have another one you want to do?
A video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the one from the same guy who did Super Fart, and it's over the top ridiculous.
I knew it was coming.
You see it.
I'm excited that it's here.
Who is this little guy? Hello.
Yeah, he's a little stinker.
Hello, aren't you so fucking cute?
Just got him actually.
Shit,
What's
what's your name?
Yeah.
You're so precious. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh, you're so cute. What's your name, you little precious boy? Oh, you're so special. Oh, you're...
No.
Fucking
What
demon.
the hell, dude? That's my
What the
dog.
hell is that?
What are you doing? Dude, stop.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Don't do that.
Nah, you're raising a fucking demon. Hell.
Oh. That's terrible.
That is awful.
But it's so funny.
That is awful.
It was all about it and all not about it.
Well, it took a turn.
It did take a turn.
That was that went real dark.
It did.
I mean, but it's almost like the screaming from when he was pulling people over to his butt and farting on them. Like that's what I attributed that to. The similarities are very real.
I have a couple more I could just fire off.
Go for it.
All right, so this one's like
Is
musically
it Super Fart
cool.
guy still?
That's impressive.
Those balls on strings?
Yeah. Again, his dad's not proud of him, but it's cool.
I like his mushroom hat.
That is very impressive.
That's the kind of talent that I don't have, and I will never have it.
Well, let me show you some talent that I will clearly never ever have. This guy is pretty amazing.
Waistband of harmonicas.
Oh yeah. His name's Juicy Smith. I don't know. Again, I think I suffer from there just being a theme this week.
That's good.
I have an innate distrust of dudes who wear the harmonica thing.
I mean, did you see his band? He's like 20 harmonicas.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, he's probably.
Calm down, Pistol
Truth be
Pete.
told,
You do know how much spit gets in those things, right? Like it's disgusting.
Truth be told,
all brass instruments have spit valves, which is fucking disgusting. When I played trumpet, it was like,
oh yeah, oh dude, the French horn.
Yeah.
I don't want to gross you out, but the French horn, that spit comes right back out the same place it came from.
Oh yeah.
You take it and tip it over, and it just
you just have spit down in your chin. You're like,
I think Carrie's gonna throw up.
That is my gag.
Okay,
I got another one.
Yeah, is it gonna make somebody gag? Okay.
No, it's funny.
All right, you are potted up.
I'm Batman. Should I be disguising my voice a little
Adam
bit more?
Sandler's Batman?
It's not who I am underneath. No. But what I do that defines me.
Let me ask you this. You know I've done this before, right? On the inside, I'm still genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Pretty much works for all my characters.
Let's give it a shot, Alfred.
I'm Batman.
He does Adam Sandler really well.
So that's Frank Caliendo doing Adam Sandler, then Steve.
Who was the second
Jeff
guy?
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. I said it's what I do that defines me. Yeah.
You could probably do that.
I probably could.
You should duet him too.
Oh,
Get you a Batman mask.
I'm Batman.
do the corny, mildly deranged version though.
Wait, of who?
I thought well, first of all, what she named, and then you immediately thought Joe Biden.
Global warming is real.
You should do,
and the oceans are full of sharks
you should
and
do our
fish.
past presidents. You should do Biden, Trump, and then
Reagan. Sorry,
Reagan or Bush.
Will?
Reagan or Bush.
Yeah.
And then duet him.
Yeah. Well,
wearing
that should not surprise.
Wearing a Batman.
Yeah, you got to get the bat mask.
Yeah. Well, we're here in the Bat Cave with Alonzo, my butler. Oh God,
that went dark.
Alonzo.
All right. Well, I have one more, and this is my nightmare.
Oh my gosh, his face is so fucking serious.
I know. So this is my nightmare, and
I like nightmares, Nancy.
I can't hit the right thing. This is how he wakes up.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Eventually, the music's gonna get you.
I mean, look at.
Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Damn it. It's a llama.
Yeah.
Get up, get up.
He has to dig it now.
I'm not saying that that's not what would get me up.
Is that how you get up?
I usually no.
Oh, set the alarm. See what Julie says.
I'm gonna do that. I'm absolutely gonna do that. But that is the guy that did it is rest is just confetti. That's his @ and then he's doing it with a guy named Mark Rebellet.
That dude's everywhere.
You've seen Mark Rebellet before?
Mm-hmm.
I went to his page. You can apparently buy tickets for him. So
no, I won't.
Mark Rebellet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to like a GJ show like
I'm
that
not
except
a fan.
for Trent.
Just like they said, Grandma's Boy. If y'all have ever seen that,
Yes.
Where he goes in, he's like, "Can you turn the music down?" He's like, "You don't like I don't like." He goes, "Well, you don't like it? Yeah, I don't like techno." What if you had robot ears? I don't have the robot ears for that shit. After a while, I'm like, "Stop it, quit."
I mean, I think back in the day, like 20 years back in the day, I would have.
I was born in 1988, so how far back we going?
Okay, well,
2008.
Yeah.
You were
What?
graduating high school.
2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that's about as far back as I would go to be like, oh, that was when I used to go. I talked about it earlier. But I've never been to one of those shows. Like I saw the TV show that had Dawson's Creek guy. What's his James Vanderbeek, and it was the What Would Diplo Do or something like that. Duplo, whatever. I don't know who he is. But apparently he's a real person who is a DJ or does that.
Dead Mouse.
Yeah. I've never been to one of those shows.
Yeah.
I think the only song that's like techno like that I like is Mortal Kombat.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, what is is it Sandstorm? That's little tech.
Yeah, a little bit.
I could take
I
that
like
too.
that. Yeah, I like that. That's just really good. Like
That's
I'm not a
Durand,
Carolina
yeah.
fan, but I'm like, oh, go Carolina.
They picked a good one. They picked a winner.
Right.
So did a lot of others. I've heard it at Braves games.
The ACC tried to get that. Oh,
yeah.
Never really takes off. You've seen it in bowl season playoff, and people were like,
yeah, throw us some white stripes.
Yeah,
That's what they
give
all
us
want.
Seven
They all
Nation.
want white
Right.
stripes.
Nah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want me to have a hold of that bowl playlist. Be like, death metal's how you get good at football.
5-finger death punch, bitches.
I hate 5-finger death punch.
Thank you.
God.
I don't even. What does that one sound like?
It's what the whole military is listening to, apparently.
And they've been out for many, many years. And
The only songs that are good are the ones they cover, and there's
Yeah.
somebody doing it better than them.
Oh.
It's such, I call it bro rock.
that's fair.
It's like bro rock.
Okay.
You would. I've listened to it a few times.
Hey mother, I'm so sorry. Like it's shit like
And
that.
then throw in some crazy instrumentals in the background.
It's just like not good.
It's just not good. I think they probably everybody's like,
I will
the
listen to
name is so
Nickelback
cool.
first.
5-finger death punch to me is like that's cool.
That is cool.
Right.
I have a secret to tell you.
Because that's the
One
thing
of the
that
last
from
concerts,
Kill Bill.
One of the last concerts I went to was a
Nickelback?
Nickelback concert in Greenville.
I like Nickelback.
People need
What
to.
is-
I do think people need to chill out.
Okay.
Like with the Nickelback, because it's
What?
like it's not funny anymore.
What is the very first concert that you went to?
Aerosmith.
Okay.
1998.
suck.
Last tour.
REM.
God, my very first concert. I don't even know. You probably won't even know who this is.
I bet you I will.
My mom took me to Ronnie Millsap.
Yes. I know
What?
who Millsap is.
And down in the Coliseum, and
I bet you he didn't know you were there.
he definitely did not. And he plays
That was
and he
bad.
jumps.
You know what's funny?
That poor blind
Pyro,
guy.
whatever fireworks went off, it was nuts.
The second Aerosmith concert I went to, which subsequently was the second concert I ever went to, we got moved down by the branches that come off the stage where they come and run to the crowd.
Yeah.
And so Steve Perry and Tyler, whatever, what's his name? Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler, yeah.
Both of them knew I was there because they both gave me one gave me a high five and one gave me a fist bump.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Steven Tyler, when he was down there and after he gives me a high five, he puts his hand down like that while he's singing. And these old ladies come and take every ring off of his finger.
Oh, man.
Every ring. He's wearing like
That's
25 of them.
That is
on one
like
hand.
straight
Do they
out
not-
of Robin
do
Hood.
they not-
Like the Disney version of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When they take the lion guy's rings off or whatever.
Yeah.
He sucks them off.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Prince Richard or whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
This is the last one I'm going to play, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, but this is easily one of my favorite things now to watch. That is Stephen Page, former lead from Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, this is for Ryan Reynolds'
Yeah.
Canadian shit.
But called me by mistake, so you're stuck with a song by this jerk.
Love Stephen Page and Ryan Reynolds. Like I
think my kids have man crush on Ryan Reynolds. But Henry Cavill,
Superman.
oh man, runner up. Chandler was like, I don't know who I'd choose, Mom.
One of them's gonna rail me. I don't know who.
Canada loves you back.
You know what's great is every Bare Naked Ladies
axe.
concert. Yeah, but every Bare Naked Ladies concert, that's literally how Stephen Page danced at every single one of the shows I went to.
isn't that where Ryan Reynolds is from? Canada, right?
Canada, yeah.
Regina.
Yeah. There you go.
He's crying.
You can't really show Alex Trebek anymore.
Almost as juicy as Bruno Gerussi and much better known in Quebec. Oh, of all the Canadian Ryans, you've got to be in our top 3. We'll drink American gin when your team in Wales wins and tell everyone you're from BC. 'Cause Canada's got your back.
I don't know. When I see this, it gives me chills just because.
Oh, America loves no one this much.
Who would you have singing? Like, who would you have sing?
Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl. I'm not even a Foo Fighters fan. Like, I respect him, but it would have to be Dave Grohl.
If you had to, but if you did Dave Grohl, who would he be singing to?
Me.
Howard.
America loves you, Zach.
America.
That's perfect.
Fun.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You're very quick.
I mean, America has to love me.
Do they?
Tune in.
You pay your taxes, right?
I do.
Yeah.
All the time.
Every
Sometimes
time.
too much.
Every day, damn it.
Anyway, that was at the end of this. Ryan
Yeah,
cries.
if this was American and it was about me, it'd be like, America fucks your butt crack. You pay your taxes and we don't give them back to you, so fuck you, Zach. All your roads
Oh, it's time
crap.
for the refrain. I feel like it was probably a little early to claim that Ryan Reynolds helped us through the pandemic, considering.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then they name all the places that Ryan Reynolds has been involved with as far as, like, money. And then he's just standing in a field with a flag.
Chopping wood unsuccessfully.
And, yeah, not very well.
Don't take Jack Black's thing. Cultural appropriation. That's an American thing. Listen here, you Canuck.
And then at the end, Stephen Page just walks off. Which
Hey,
is,
I'm not going to lie to you. All I know is 1 week and you looked at me. And
That's it?
I don't know any other songs.
Dude, Bare Naked Ladies? Oh.
That's it.
I took Zach, or I had Zach go to a Sister Hazel concert with me. And had
Do 5 songs.
You had heard of Sister Hazel before we went, right? And then of course, while we were there, we ran into either the dude,
Billy Connolly?
or Billy Connolly. He's
the dad from Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Except it wasn't either of them.
Because Billy Connolly's dead, isn't he?
No.
He's not?
We keep doing this.
My dad was the worst about that.
Yeah, look, we keep doing this. Why?
My dad would always be like, we would watch a movie and I'd be like, man, I love so-and-so. Like, and he'd be like, too bad he's dead. And I'd be like, what the fuck? And it would be like before Google was like super mainstream. So I'm like, dude, it is like Sean Connery dead already? Like,
my dad used to break my heart. I had the biggest crush on Axl Rose.
Hold on. Is Sean Connery dead?
Sean Connery is.
He's been dead.
Now. Like,
he's,
I think
he's literally dead now.
It was either this year or last year.
Yeah, he's
wow.
But this is like 1998. My dad's like, too bad he's dead, and I'm just like,
he was just messing with you, right?
Yeah, he would name somebody like Kevin Costner, and be like, too bad he died. And I'm like,
oh.
And my dad like is over here thinking.
He died in 2020. He died on Halloween Day 2020.
Oh gosh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
He died in the Bahamas, and he was 90.
Well, he died happy, I assume. He had a very successful career. You don't think he was happy?
I'm moving to the Caribbean.
It's warmer.
Better
Very
than
nice.
the Spanish-Scottish accent from Highlander.
Yeah, that was.
I want to talk to you.
Yeah,
Like,
that was rough.
What are we doing here? Or the French-Scottish accent that what's his name tried to pull off.
Like in Monty Python or something?
No. It was the same movie. The guy who actually was playing McLeod.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah.
He has a funny name too.
Oh.
He's actually French.
Yeah.
Oh,
what is his name?
A Scottish guy playing a Spanish guy and a French man playing a Scottish guy.
Yeah. You've seen Highlander?
I have, yeah. It's been a while though.
It's been a long while.
I'm thinking like
They're
that might
sitting
be
in
the
the
other
boat, and
movie
he's
I
like,
watched tonight.
What's he's like, what's haggis? He's like, it's a sheep stomach full of meat, but very like French on top of it.
Here's a secret. I like haggis.
I've never had it.
You've never had it? Oh,
I like shepherd's pie.
I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, culturally appropriated too, I think.
I think it's Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm Irish too, Barrett.
Yeah. Well,
have you had blood sausage?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That I love.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to have haggis?
I have not had.
I say I've never been presented.
I would eat the heck out of it.
The next time that we have the Scottish Games, which probably isn't looking like it's going to be this year, but they have several vendors that come in that'll do.
Why do I not know about my maiden name is Morrison.
I used to run a tent down there.
I need to be a part of Scottish
my last
Games.
name is King, so my Scottish ancestors ruled your Scottish ancestors.
I don't know about that.
I do.
We have an island.
It's my island.
We have a Hulk. Anyway, sorry. That was a bit of a
Do you
stretch.
eat the stomach?
No,
They
they
lining.
ladle it out. They ladle it out.
So you
And
just
they
cook it in
cram
the
it
stomach?
full.
Yeah.
They cram it full of other meats, and you can put anything. You can put anything in. You can put veggies in it or whatever, and then they tie it up really tight.
It's just because they
And they
never
cook
heard
it.
of
And
a
they
crock
boil
pot.
it. Yeah, usually they boil it.
It was before crock pots.
It was the first crock pot.
It was the first. It's sheep
You
stomach,
know what?
right?
I
Sheep
think
stomach, right?
I think we can do something with this.
Look. I'm not going to knock it. I think.
Doesn't it poop out of that end? Shut up,
Although,
Gregor.
I mean, at least it's not the chitlins.
Yeah. Well,
Have you had a chitlin? I've never had a chitlin.
You've never had one? I've
thank
had
you.
chitlins.
When the
I've smelled
testicle
them
bubbled to
before.
the top, and
I've
it's like,
smelled them before, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah. No, you'd be surprised. There's not a whole lot I won't try. At least
I mean,
once.
if somebody were to say,
That's some good
hey,
old penis, Joe
here's
Rogan.
a chitlin, would you eat it? And it was fried, and
Yeah.
maybe.
Fuck no.
But I don't like. I've seen women clean them,
Oh.
and it's filled
Chillin'.
with poop.
Because there was a guy who worked for my dad who would the leftover from the pigs, which is what I assume chitlins is.
It's intestines.
Just intestines. Well, they would put the snout in that bastard. They'd put the balls, the wiener.
It was from the pig.
feet.
We just called it Brunswick stew. Everything that was left over
That's
was
not
thrown
what
in the pot.
Brunswick stew, though, is.
What's Brunswick stew?
Someone was lying to you.
It's not everything that's just left over thrown into a stew, and they're like, throw some corn in.
No.
Oh, well,
They call
I'm
that
disappointed.
this that shall not be
I
named.
thought I was
mom called
risking
that
my
Power
life.
Ranger soup when we were growing up.
You put that shit in a meatloaf and just be like,
she'd make
leftover.
soup with like every leftover, and she called it Power Ranger soup. So my youngest brothers would eat it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Because
dun.
that's when the Power Rangers were really big.
I had no idea. I thought Brunswick stew was literally like the snout goes in, the feet go in, and then
That's
it's just
hot
kind
dogs.
Well, fair.
See, and
I
I
love
thought
a
that
hot
was
dog.
chitlins.
I do love a
He
hot
did
dog.
call it something else, and it was just disgusting because I remember he cracked it open. And he goes, "There's one of its eyeballs," and it sure was one.
Wait,
of like,
what? What did I miss?
It was.
How are we talking about an eyeball?
This guy that worked for my dad, he used to eat this shit. It's just old chapin. Everything left over from the pig was in
Says
this.
it's old Chapin.
It's like Andrew Zimmern over here.
There's only like 3 blocks outside Chapin. You run into this
There's,
again.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's like Jesus Christ.
You get this far from that Publix,
And I think it might have been like a Sheely. What was his last name? I can't remember.
I told you there's only 3 families.
Dog died.
in Chapin.
Soup tonight.
Oh, see, that I did not expect. I did not expect.
Cat died. You get a new hat coming Christmas.
Well, this was fun again.
Always a blast. It's a great way to end the week, or is it a great way to start the week?
I don't
know.
have to work tomorrow, so
Me
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, me neither. That's nice.
all right.
You know what's sad though? This isn't coming out till the 15th. So what'll happen is, hopefully the 15th is like a Saturday or a Friday.
I don't have to work this coming up Friday or Monday again.
Oh,
nice.
fantastic!
Is there?
Going to North Carolina.
That's
Nice.
right. Your grandfather's 85th birthday.
84th.
84th birthday.
He turned 84 on the 30th.
Okay.
But this is
Wait.
December 30th?
Oh,
December
I
30th?
see.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So we're not just fast forwarding a year. We're just
So
like, now
you're doing Christmas
85.
with them and everything too?
no, it's just we
Just
used
the birthday?
we used to do like big family get-togethers, but now of course you can't. And he has congestive heart failure, and
Right.
so we all are getting tested to make sure we don't have COVID
Sure.
and bring it to him.
Sure.
And, exacerbate an issue that doesn't need to be exacerbated. But no, it's just to get up there, and they rented a Airbnb for me and my sister's family. So
Shelby.
we can all stay
nice.
together and hang out,
Shelby?
and then they'll come hang out, and I get to meet my cousin.
I was
It's
gonna
a
say,
cousin.
I was like-
I
It's a
wasn't.
cousin. No,
I
so
didn't
the
know
pause,
where we were going
the
with
pause
that.
was I wasn't sure if you were waiting to go. My cousin / who I was originally betrothed to. Hey, you said outside Chapin.
My uncle's only 8 years older than me, but he just had his first
Yeah,
kid, so I'm
yeah.
like trying to remember what that's supposed to be. So yeah, it's my cousin.
Is he going to be coming down?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he lives right in Raleigh, and this is going to be in Apex. So.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, you have anything big going on in the next 2 weeks?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I'm so I don't know if I shared this, but my refrigerator died. I spent the last 2 days smoking everything on my new Traeger that I had in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you got no invite. I got no invite.
Yeah, we didn't get
okay.
So Saturday I'll be getting a new refrigerator, and I don't know if you guys have looked at the prices.
Yeah,
I just
what
bought
they
one.
do now.
Oh yeah, I bought one Labor Day.
I was inside Lowe's, like, oh my, this thing is. I'll never leave the house. I mean, it's amazing.
You think that till you actually get the shit in there, and then you're like, fuck.
It's got Wi-Fi.
What?
All right, so we were looking at
Yeah.
totally different
We're not. Yeah.
Oh, I spent.
My refrigerator has lights inside.
I'm lucky mine has a filtered water.
Yeah.
yeah.
This one is. I spent.
Do you tap on the? I've
Just to
seen
see
the
what's in there?
tap on the screen to be able to see what's
No,
inside.
it doesn't have that, but it's got that glass. So when I click on the handle, it'll light up so I can see what's in the door.
Okay.
I can do like a grocery list.
You don't have. She doesn't have kids living with her.
And you know
I
what?
can do a grocery list on mine. It's called a dry erase marker.
If I
I just scream at the kids.
if I sell my
kidding, I
house,
do not.
That's coming with me.
Yeah,
I'm
fair.
gonna pack that bitch before.
They must have a nice one when I bought my
Unless
house.
when you sell your house, they say we want the refrigerator.
Well, that's the
and
thing,
you
I'm
say
gonna-
I need $6,000 for it.
I'm gonna put a shitty refrigerator in there,
Right.
And I'm gonna show it with that one. I'm gonna put the garage refrigerator in there.
Fair.
The old one from
No.
like 95. You're like, oh yeah, there you go. Wooden handles and all.
The one that doesn't work.
They had one at Lowe's that was
Why
like
is there no food in
as
this?
is, and it had no handles to get it open. You can see the bolts, and I'm like, you want $700 for that? I mean,
You know what? I would have just gotten some big old wrenches and just welded it to it. And it was-
you can see
Gorilla
the metal
glue.
bolts. but-
Gorilla
yeah,
glue.
done.
That's it.
But they weren't even. They weren't selling them with the refrigerator.
Oh, well, congratulations on your new fridge.
Yeah, I still got the lead lined one.
So I am excited. So yeah, Saturday I'll get a week, and I'll get a new refrigerator. So that's all good.
What are you doing until then? Is just eat out or no? Do you have like a something in the garage that's holding?
Yeah, we had to
all
keep
the-
a cooler
I
in the
had to-
garage while we were
Yeah.
waiting.
I have like a few things that I put, but I lost a lot, like a lot of things.
That's disappointing.
So I'll have to next weekend. So I'm gonna eat some leftovers,
Yeah.
and then Charles and Chandler, my kids are a couple miles up the road. I may go up there and make a sandwich.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There you go.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
I'll go back to work. Not tomorrow, but Tuesday.
There you go.
That's how we'll do it. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Well, thanks.
I enjoyed
guys.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It was fun. I will. I guess I'll just go ahead and do the credits because that's my skill. As always, special thanks to Neek, the geek engineer and producer, as well as owner and operator of GOT Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. If you want to book anytime, you can call 803-243-2302, or you can email gotsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. Find details at gotsoundstudio.com, or Facebook, just search for GOT Sound Studio. Follow Zach on Twitter at CarolinaKing21. You can follow Carrie Simmons on Twitter at Carrie Simmons. You can follow me at Barrett Gruber. You can also follow the show on Twitter at WhatThePodPod. This What the Pod Was That episode was recorded live from the Matty Johnson Podcast Studio at GOT Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. What the Pod Was That is produced and engineered by Neek the Geek, owner and operator of GOT Sound Studio. To support the show, please follow us on Twitter at WhatThePodPod. What the Pod Was That is an entertainment product of Barrett Gruber. Special thanks to Carrie Simmons, Zach King, Muff the producer, Neek the Geek, and you, our listeners. Please subscribe, rate, review, and share. Thank you for listening. What the Pod Was That is a part of the GOT Podcast Network and a product of Barrett Gruber Entertainment and Media.